Yo, what up, it's Joe with the album of the week, and today I'm going to do two bands I like to say ruined my life. Starting with Radioheads and Rainbows. So, I like to say Radiohead ruined my life because they were like the first nerdier band I got into. I mean, before that, all I listened to was stuff like, Green Day, My Chemical Romance, REM, Nirvana. I still listen to those bands all the time. But Radiohead's just like so important to me. Especially this album with songs like Reckon or Nude being some of the first Radiohead songs I was like really got into and like, whoa, Radiohead's awesome. The first I think being either Common Police or Paranoid Android. But I just love this thing so it's so lush. This thing is just lush and beautiful with songs like Weird Fishes with like the arpeggiated guitars and like the crescendos on that song and like Jigsaw Falling Into Place is probably the best song about getting drunk at a party ever. Like, it is so good. But, like, it's just, like, one big crescendo, which leads to just, like, the end is, like, mind-blowing. So, yeah, overall, this record is amazing. If you've not checked it out somehow, check it out. See ya. Part 2 for the bands that were in my life. We got Swans, Great Annihilator. Okay, so I'm going to brief overview Swans. They could be their discography could be split into three phases, really. So during the '80s, they were part of the no wave / noise rock scene in New York, alongside artists like Gun Bronco and Sonic Youth. And then during the late '80s to mid '90s, they were more influenced by artists such as Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and Joy Division. And then their record Soundtrack for the Blind started the third phase, and then they had a hiatus after that. And then after the hiatus, they started making really, really long post-rock albums. And it's still amazing. And they're going to drop a new album in, like, June. And I'm excited for that, except it's probably going to be the last record because Michael Jarrah, the lead man, is, like, 75. So, yeah, that kind of stinks. But, yeah, I decided to do this record, though, because it's the best starting point. Even though, like, the first record I listened to was To Be Kind, which is their 2014 record. It was 2 hours long. I listened to it and I was 12, which kind of ruined my life, I think. But I just adore the Great Annihilator so much too. Like, it is their best starting point because, like, I mean, it's pretty accessible in terms of their discography. It has songs like Celebrity Lifestyle, which is just an alternative rock song, or it just has like super gothic songs such as Killing for Company or Blood Promise. And then it has like more kind of experimental moments, not too experimental. It's still like pretty accessible for the songs like The Great Annihilator, which are awesome. It's an awesome song. And overall, this record is incredible. It's one of my favorites in the band, and I recommend checking it out and just checking out the band in general because they have a very, very discography. That doesn't find anything to say, but yeah, a big discography of very eclectic, and I recommend them. Yeah, see ya.